Okay, so here I'm going to show you how to use your calculator to find the zeros of an equation. So the first thing you do is you press your y equals button, and you're going to put in your formula. So we're going to put in that first formula on that page, x squared plus 3x minus 10. Now I've already set my windows up, and if you haven't, take a look. A nice window for this one is x min is minus 10, x max is 10, y min is minus 10, and I'm going to make my y max 10 as well, because I have an idea of what this graph will look like, but that's a good way to start. Once you got your windows set up, press graph, and we're going to draw the quadratic. Now, I want to know what my two x-intercepts are. Those are the solutions. So what I do is I hit second, the orange button, trace, and I'm looking for my zeros. So I press the 2. Now you see it's asking me for left bound. And when I push my button, what I want is a point somewhere to the left of the 0 that I'm looking for. So I want to get as close to it as possible. So this is a little closer. Once I'm comfortable with where that is at, I press enter. Now it's going to ask me for right bound. So it wants a point to the right of the 0 that I'm looking for. So the dot is now to the right of that 0, and you can see up there you've got a little arrow. When I press enter here, I get that beautiful little bow tie. If you got the bow tie, you did it right. Once it does that, it says guess, and what the calculator is going to do is, based on those 2 points you picked, it's going to guess where that 0 is. And then down below, the 0 is at 2, 0. Now I can do the same thing on the other side. I press second function and trace. I have my 2 for my zeros, but I've got to scoot my dot. It's still wanting the left bound, so it has to be all the way over here on the left hand side. I want it as close as possible. That's on the left. I press enter, and now it wants one that's on the right side. So now it's on the right side. See up there, I've got my first arrow, and now I get my cute little bow tie. And then I'm going to guess, and I get -5, 0. So my two zeros are x is 2 and x is -5. So hopefully this video helps you kind of see how you can use the trace function to find the zeros of your equation.